All right, guys, Boy32 here. Check it out. This is the Sig P220. This is the winner of the DoD's experiment with the XM17 project. Well, anyway, it beat out its old arch nemesis, the Glock. We'll see how that turns out. But anyway, all affairs and Lord and love and all that other neat stuff, because this video is not about this 320. It's about this guy right here, the one that lost the previous competition to the Beretta. This is the Sig P226. Stand by. All right, guys, the Sig P226 was went into development in competition for that 1985 thing where the Beretta M9 won out, pretty much because of the cost element involved. But anyway, it was also, after that, the Navy SEALs picked it up as their duty weapon. Now, the really cool thing is this thing right here, this is the Nitron flavor. This is the plain Jane. I don't know if there's anything plain Jane about the Sig 226 or any Sig out there, because they are absolutely fabulous weapons. Now, this guy right here comes with a stainless steel slide. It's Nitron flavored, and it's got an aluminum frame that's got a anodized finish on it. Now, this is a double action, single action fired weapon. This one particularly is in 9mm. Also comes in 40 cal Smith & Wesson and the Sig, the 357 Sig. There we go. Let's do some shooting, shall we? We're gonna go single action. Love this gun. Let's do some more. Here we go. The Sig 226, we typically will do a range review, and this is how we do it. We're going to talk about the sights. We're going to talk about the recoil. We're going to talk about the trigger pull, the reset. We're going to talk about the grip. So we're going to do that in specific order. So here we go. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to talk about the trigger pull and the reset. Now, double action, single action, double action, we're talking about a 10-pound pull. On the single action phase, we're talking about a 4.5-pound pull. So what we want to do on this portion of it, we're going to take a look at the trigger pull as it sits on the firearm, and we're going to talk about the reset. So here we go. Got a little bit of take up right there, and double single action. Check out that reset. Now, other SIGs, what do you call these things? The other SIGs are equipped with SRTs and none of the other triggers, but most of my other SIGs are equipped with the short reset trigger. This is just a plain Jane one. Again, this is what they call a plain Jane Sig P226 in Nitron. All right, guys, so right now what we're going to do is we're going to look at the muzzle flip on this thing. Now, this is a 9mm. I'm shooting 124 grain, and it's got some kick to it, but not too much. We're going to start off in the double action, and then we'll go into the, well, subsequently, it will go into the single action. So here we go. There we go. Beautiful. All right, this particular guy is equipped with the Sig Light night sights, and as most of the other SIGs are equipped as well, and I'll tell you what, 3-dot is pretty nice. Both of these guys are well lit in the evening hours. Let's take a look. That's what it looks like. Go off. There's a little bit of separation between that area and that area right there on the rear sight. However, these guys are not meant for, you know, competition shooting. They're meant for a good defensive or offensive firearm. Just like that. I love this gun. Very nice. What a beautiful firearm. There you go. Right now, the next part of this test, the range test I have, is we're going to look at the ejection pattern of the spent cases as they come out. It's a very important part because as of late, there's been a couple firearms that have had weak ejection patterns. And I don't think this is going to be the case. Now, this is 124 grain, particularly this is what the NATO shoots, and we're going to go ahead and do it right now. So here you go. I want you to keep in mind, watch how it goes. Here we go. And what I'm looking for is a uniform ejection pattern. And I think we got it. All right, here we go to the next part. Stand by. All right, guys, so here we are, man. We're sitting at the 7-yard mark. This is the typical target. Let me go ahead and put this camera here so you guys can see. That's where we are. Go ahead and do this here real quickly. Top left side. Here we go. All right, has a problem, lock it back. All right, so we're going to do right hand unsupported. Here we go. Okay, go ahead and load up a couple more. We're going to do left hand unsupported, and then we'll do the bird's eye view. Stand by. All right, sometimes I've been known to shoot left-handed better than I have right-handed. Single action. Jesus. Okay, you know what I think it is? If I could spend a little bit more time behind the trigger of this thing, I think we'll be okay. So let's flip it around and I'll show you guys what it looks like from behind the sight. Okay, here we go. Anyway, all right, that's been kind of embarrassing being able to shoot that better from behind the camera. All right, let's move on to the next one. All right, so this particular model right here comes with these E2 grips. Now, this has got to be my only complaint about this gun. Now, the texture is awesome. I like it. But if you ever wanted to remove this, you have to purchase an aftermarket grip removal tool. It's this thing that comes in there, it's like a T, and you got to turn it to come out. Now, this, you can probably go ahead and devise a method to get them taken off of there. But the only reason why I don't like them. Now, today my hands are hot and sweaty, so I do have some issues holding on, not just this gun, but just about every gun. We did a VR a few minutes ago, and hell, I couldn't even hold on to the damn thing. 4.4-inch barrel, awesome gun. All right, so let's talk about the general assessment of this thing. Now, guys, it's a Sig. What else can I say? Sig 226, I think, is one of the elite guns out there. It is just absolutely phenomenal. This does have the decocker on it, and it comes with the 15-round mags. But the nice thing is, this thing will also take the TAC Ops P226 mags. Looks just like that, and literally, it's badass. Guys, that's it. If you got any questions, please don't hesitate in leaving them in the box down below. We're not going to throw this thing in the mud because I do love this thing. Like the video, please give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you'd like to see in the future. Subscribe if you haven't already done so. And we always end it like this. Support the red, white, and blue. God bless America. God bless those men and women in uniform 24/7. This freedom's not free. But sometimes it comes in 20 rounds of 9mm. Good boy 32. God bless C-Max. Good boy 32.
Hello, and welcome to Coda Boy 32's channel, where all the firearms experts congregate. Sig Sauer P226 normal. It is not the TAC Ops version. It is very svelte. Look at this firearm. It's gorgeous.
You ain't right. All right, the Sig P226, as well as most of the other Sig P226s or Sigs, whatever they are equipped with the Sig Light night sights. This one is no different. They are a 3-dot, and they are nice as can be when they are in the rain or the snow. All right, so today I'm graced with the appearance of Mr. Moneybags, who brought out his Glock 19. Now, we may even do a little cross-referencing here, but here and there. But he actually brought me one of the coolest little items. It's an M16 carry handle, still has the rack number on it, and it's absolutely beautiful. It's going to be used as a decorative piece on my desk. So anyway, let's talk about a few things, and I think we got it. All right, here we go to the next part. Stand by.